Next on the docket, men deserve to be lonely. Bro, so for those of you that are unaware, there has been this bit of a saga going on the internet, and this saga has been a we fucking hate men saga. Men actually suck saga. This saga has been pretty crazy. On the one side, you have human beings with sentience and an IQ that is more than room temperature. And on the other side of things, you have the unzip your woke libtard SJW minds while I spit these empirically correct facts at you. And I remind you that men suck or something. But anyway, so Shuon had released a video a while back about the male loneliness epidemic. How because of a lot of social media today, a lot of men feel very lonely and feel very depressed and all that fun shit. And a lot of people just kind of are like, oh yeah, well, fuck men, they deserve it, which is a completely normal and reasonable response for someone to have. I mean, if they want to be in a psych ward, in my opinion. But apparently, Shuon had got so much hate for that, and I mean, I got hate for it too, but I think people already think I'm like some sort of weird misogynist guy from the out-of-context clips that gets posted on Twitter. So that's what we're doing. The backlash of the male loneliness epidemic, baby. Let's jump right into it. It's gonna be crazy. This is basically the people hate men edition, part 2. Electric Boogaloo, fuck men edition. Hell yeah.
One I've been working on for a while called the
Did you see recently there was these Tubbo allegations? Some person made some tweet about Tubbo, a Minecraft streamer, and it ended up admitting to completely making it up for a social experiment. They tried to ruin his life. Literally for a social experiment, they made up rape allegations against this guy, and then admitted to it the day later, saying, oh yeah, huh, lol. It was just for a social experiment. Ha, pranked you.
Male loneliness epidemic. If you haven't watched that video, please.
And then the response is that a lot of people actually responded to that with being like that's okay. No, go to jail, fucker. Actually, go to jail. Or just, you know, save the police some time and just kill yourself now. Honestly, tried to ruin this man's life.
Go watch it first before you watch this one.
Ora, kill yourself. Save some ozone for the rest of us, bitch.
So this all makes a lot more sense, and then come back to this one. Link in the description. Now, although
we were fully aware, men lonely. In my humble opinion, my insight to why men are lonely today is because men need to accomplish shit in order to feel good about themselves. We live in a society today where a lot of people could get by without really accomplishing shit, especially when society is trying to actively push you into not really accomplishing shit, where school doesn't really help you, where most professions in college don't really help you, when all that fun stuff and vibes go on, and people just feel really bad about it. Also, it doesn't help that, like, you have these TikToks that go viral of some girl in a gym doing exercise, and some guy walks up to the girl and is like, hey, you're doing it wrong, can I help you? And she's like, wow, this misogynist rapist just walked up to me in a gym. And like, who the fuck is gonna walk up to anyone now if that happens? Like, let's be real.
There was a lot of support for this video. There was also a lot of hate. A lot of hate.
So the good news is, when I reacted to it, I did not get a lot of hate. Now, you're probably thinking that is because people already think I'm a misogynist. So it's not like I could have said anything that would have gotten me in trouble. And to that I say, true. That is why being a misogynist is actually based. Because what are they gonna do? Call you a misogynist? Literally checkmate, feminists! Okay, that was obviously sarcasm. Not a misogynist. Love women. Women, fucking awesome. Just saying.
In fact, the most—
almost as good as men, even. Like, I was— dude, I have to stop doing these sarcastic jokes! Editor, save me!
Hate that I've probably ever received on a video ever. And if you're familiar with the content I make on this channel, that should be shocking. From angry femcells calling me ugly to angry incels saying I'm a grifter who only wants to make money or something.
True. Let's be real here, like, come on, like, that's just accurate.
Ridiculous. So,
I mean, that's what I meant. God, that's ridiculous. Because only men want to make money. Women, they don't care about things like that. I don't know why I go full freako mode every time I react to a Shuon video.
We get into those extremely untrue criticisms.
That was also everything I said was completely untrue. I have, like, so much respect for, like, literally everyone that isn't a complete asshole. Even some people that are assholes get my respect, okay?
Let's get into today's sponsor.
Today's sponsor, giving me money. Now watch as I skip to the end of the sponsor. So she, you know what? I'm even gonna skip 5 seconds past that so I can skip the part where she tells me that thank you for not skipping it.
Purpose. And a man will crawl through broken glass for a purpose.
True, men need a purpose.
There's a lot of truth to what you're saying there. And
oh wait, what the fuck? Daily Wire reacted to her video. No.
And in the whole video, which is worth watching. That video has 1.5 million views in just the last week.
Thanks, Matt Walsh. You're my greatest ally. My male loneliness video.
When she's sarcastic, people love her. When I'm sarcastic, they think I hate women. We are literally not the same.
It was the fastest growing video on my channel to date. And there is a reason for that.
It's because it struck a chord. It's because men feel lonely and everyone just tries to do their best to take advantage of that. You got some people trying to say, oh, men feel lonely, sick. Well, let's just sell them a course and fucking milk them. Let's milk the shit out of them. And then you got people on the other side, oh, men feel lonely? Well, good fucking riddance, men. You guys are oppressive and deserve it because we hate men, right? That's literally the two fucking sides to this coin. How many people actually say, yo, this is a problem. It's not gonna get fixed by some get-rich-quick scheme. It's actually difficult. And you gotta work on yourself. Like, that actually is real. And I think that's why a lot of people liked it so much.
Resonated with a lot of people. I got hundreds and hundreds of comments every single day by men venting in my comments section, feeling like for once they were being heard and that they were in a place where they could talk. It was simultaneously the most heartwarming and heartbreaking thing I've ever seen. And this discussion blew up so much that it eventually reached TikTok.
Anything but TikTok! Oh no!
Apparently there's a male loneliness epidemic right now.
Is this the consequences of your own actions? Man.
Dude, what a fucking unhinged response, honestly. Like, actually disgusting. Who sees something like that and sees some kid in like a really dark place in his life and the immediate response is deserved. Like, disgusting shit. Disgusting shit. Listen, I don't think poorly of any group of people in particular, right? Whether it's a race or religion or like a sex or anything like that. However, when it comes to individuals, you send them to the wood chipper, baby! Get rid of them!
Men get recognized for the useless things that they are in society? And what do men do? Oh my god, I'm lonely!
Is there a male lonely?
Bro, look at that, dude. 5,000 likes. Dude, this is why when you see someone calling you out on Twitter with 10,000 likes on it or whatever, it means literally nothing. It means literally nothing.
What do men do?
Because you got these idiots. Literally. This button is just a self-report.
Oh my god, I'm lonely!
Honestly, you don't deserve the right to vote. I'm just saying. Tall girl 6234, you don't deserve the right to vote.
Is there a male loneliness epidemic right now, or are more and more women just progressively realizing that there's a lot better things to do in life than be stuck with a toxic, insecure man?
Let's go, Giga Chad out here, hitting us with the facts!
I don't think we're in the middle of a male loneliness epidemic. We're in the middle of a mass female awakening.
Listen, I feel like anyone that actually says this is unhappy with their own lives. And I know people are not gonna believe that, even themselves. I think a lot of people think that they're happy with their own lives, when in actuality they're not. I think anyone that's happy that men are lonely or whatever is a very unhappy person that is trying to push their own sorrows onto someone else so they can feel a little bit better about themselves. And you wanna know a proof to that, in my opinion, the fact that this person's profile picture... Dude, someone in chat just said, okay, Godskin Noble. Oh my god, you killed her. You killed her. Editor, put up a Godskin Noble on. Anyway, her profile picture is Eat the Rich, okay? Eat the Rich is a mentality, in my opinion. Look, there is a lot of cringely rich people out there, all right? Like, obscenely rich people. That's true. This mentality is, instead of me trying to work on myself to become better, it's instead... let's take someone else down. Just saying.
You're just reaping the consequences of your terrible upbringing. Your own
I mean, no, that's not what's going on at all.
actions.
Some men are lonely because y'all are fucking creeps.
Y'all deserve to be lonely. Every single one of them.
Look, you're lonely.
This is their fault.
I'm just saying, you're probably a lonely person.
Fuck them.
Men's loneliness epidemic that's going on.
It is crazy that there's so many of these.
That sounds like it really sucks. Just wondering if they've considered smiling more.
Got him. Destroyed. Men L. Men L. She got him.
Wow, that's a really funny joke. I've never heard that before.
Have the men just tried smiling a little bit more?
You know, I
Destroyed. Destroyed. Obliterated.
recommend smiling more.
You know, it's a... Listen, I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that women can't be funny, because shoe-on heads are hilarious. But... but...
They tried smiling more. Have you thought about smiling more?
Maybe they should smile more.
Dude, this is like the anti-woke. Dude, you know who's more cringe than the anti-woke? The woke! Woke L, boys! I'm sorry, I just like saying woke in all caps. I say it in all caps.
Maybe they should try to smile more.
Have they tried smiling more?
That's awful. Have they tried smiling?
Is this
her pause over there really it increased the joke. Yeah, I appreciate it. It's like a totally different joke now.
why people think women aren't funny? Bleak.
Oh my god, dude! What just happened? I just dropped my mic. Dude, oh my god, sharing the same brain cell. The same brain cell. I did not pre-watch. I swear to God, I did not pre-watch, okay? I did not pre-watch. It was just a good joke. It was a single brain cell. It was a good joke. I didn't pre-watch, honestly. Oh my God, I'm never gonna beat the pre-watch allegations. It happens too often to be a coincidence. Oh, shut. Listen. Only one of us is gonna get canceled for that joke, and we know who it is.
Now, TikTok isn't the only place where this insanity happened. The thumbnail of my video went viral on Twitter, which led to
That's a big surprise. Half my thumbnails go viral on Twitter.
Some of the most funniest and unhinged reactions. So we are going to go through some of these and talk about them, as well as...
I'm just saying, a lot of people are like, oh, you're just punching down at all these people that are so much smaller than you and you're not blurring their name. No. They attack you, they have the right to be eviscerated. I'm just saying, that is why when people try to cancel me, I make content out of them. Because their cancellation attempt, instead of hurting me or my brand, is instead directly giving me profit. It is karma in the most copious sense.
Some of the angry comments I got from the manosphere. Let's jump into it. Male loneliness is not real and not valid. Men are lonely because they are terrible people.
Self-report. Alright, dude.
Why the f should anyone have empathy for men?
Real and true. Real and true and based. Yes. Because this will make society better.
Men were born bad. Men are subhuman, and anyone have empathy for men. Men were
not the Watamote profile picture.
Born bad. Men are subhuman, and their loneliness can't be cured because they can't relate to actual human beings.
I'm glad you bring that up, that male are subhuman. That's why the punishment for their actions should be treated as subhuman. If a bull sexually assaults a cow, do they get punished? No. So when a man... Alright, let's not continue this analogy. Point is, you fucking dumb.
Most men are...
And obviously, that is not true, okay? That is a false equivalence, and I know it's not a good point. It's just for shock points, okay? Unzip your lib cuck SJW brain while I spit this empirically correct fact at you right now.
Born useless, and are meant to die alone. Male suicide rate needs to be higher, actually.
Yeah, that'll help you. That'll help you a lot.
These men are 100%
what no dick does to a motherfucker.
And the most misogynistic demons on the planet, and...
Well, listen, I guess most misogynists are probably men. Like, let's be real. Let's be real for a second.
Deserve every bit of loneliness they feel, lol. You don't understand the pleasure it gives me to see these men crying and depressed.
Yes.
Imagine losing in the world that is literally built for you.
Okay, dude, this is why you don't accomplish shit with your life. It's because that's the way you feel. Okay? Listen, obviously there's a lot of shit in society that is kind of shitty for women, and I'm not gonna make believe that that's not true. However, welcome to 2024, motherfuckers. Welcome to a world that you can try your best to make it better by picking yourself up, instead of blaming society for your shortcomings and failures so you don't actually have to try harder and do better.
This is an insane question to ask, considering how society continues to fail women and girls at every turn.
It's almost like society fails everybody. Crazy how that happens.
Crazy how men's well-being is considered a communal responsibility, but women's well-being isn't even considered.
What planet are you on? You are literally brain dead, bro. I am disappointed by the guts, bro. Oh, wait. Is this guts with lipstick in the profile picture? I take it back. Honestly, it all makes sense. All is right with the world. All is right with the world. We're fine. We're okay. We're Gucci. All's well.
Oh, how delightful! A tweet from Earth!
Nux can make a straw man just to burn it in front of you and show you his power over you, then smack you with straight facts. Okay, that's a little too god complexy in chat. Let's be real.
2. I'm so tired of the idea that we must have infinite empathy for men's loneliness while women are sexualized from fucking birth.
Am I really supposed to feel bad that men are lonely when there are literally women being raped right now? When children are literally being sex trafficked? Wow. 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 Am I really supposed to be sitting here and feeling bad that that's happening when racism exists? Got him.
We are assaulted, harassed, raped, and killed for something we didn't choose to be. But boo-hoo, the poor men and their inability to make friends.
Damn.
You know we can talk about multiple things at the same time, right?
I completely disagree. She just said what I said, except less sarcastically. I just said the same thing she said, just sarcastically instead.
Right. Also, it's deranged to say that society doesn't care about women's sexual assault. We have domestic—
that's fucking insane. That's literally the most unhinged take in the universe. These people live in their own little bubble of insecurity so that they can feel like that any bad that comes their way is purely something that society is to blame and not themselves, so they don't actually have to fix themselves.
Domestic violence shelters that we can go to. Men don't. Men being assaulted by women, men being raped is all played off as a joke. When a little boy is molested by an older woman, it's seen as cool and hot.
Honestly, I hate that so much.
Society is
I wasn't even gonna go there. But alright.
fucked up all around. It's not—
Okay, I went there. That's real, that's just true.
not a competition. It is not easy.
I disagree. Welcome to the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the weird victim bubble of Twitter, where being a victim is, in fact, a competition. You see, the more victimized you are, that must mean the higher on the totem pole you should be. So therefore, victimhood is, in fact, a competition. So if you are giving pity to somebody, you should, in fact, instead be giving that pity that you might have for one person to somebody else who deserves the pity more. Welcome to the pity party, pathetic pasture of Twitter piss-offs.
Zero-sum game. My video can exist alongside your advocacy for women's rights.
I disagree. I think that this world is just a victim Olympics. And you are not allowed to feel bad for somebody if you could, in fact, instead be feeling bad for somebody else more. End of discussion.
As long as you're not saying dumb fucking shit.
Dude, this is like people that say, oh, I like My Hero Academia. And then someone is like, how can you like My Hero Academia when One Piece is so much better? And it's like, no, I like One Piece too. I even like One Piece better. But My Hero Academia is also good. Wow! Wow, you hate One Piece! You hate One Piece!
I will stay out of your way. I don't give a fuck about male loneliness. Like,
Bro, I hate the people that just call out people based on how they look in their profile pictures, but like, I mean, I'm not, in fact, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be the bigger person. I am not going to do that. Editor, please zoom slowly into the profile picture while I say this. I am not going to be that guy that is just gonna say, wow, look at the profile picture, okay? We're not doing any of that. Instead, we are just gonna focus on the subject of what we're saying. I was gonna say I am gonna be the bigger person, but she's the bigger person. No, I am not gonna go there. I'm not making a joke. Chat says she ate the Godskin duo. Stop it!
Bro, if you can't meet a girl, just dial up the queer homie and hook up like a normal person. God.
Okay, that has to be sarcastic, right? No one's actually that insane.
If men are lonely on an epidemic scale, why don't they just cuddle and make out with each other?
Honestly true. Honestly based. Honestly true. This is why you cuddle with the homies. Cuddling with the homies isn't gay. It's not gay to cuddle up with some homies.
Why don't they just befriend and date each other?
Problem solved.
I love this advice. Just be gay.
Honestly, now that you mention it, I'm kind of feeling a certain way.
Simply become gay. Are you a lonely man? Are you a fucking loser?
If you think about it, if you really want to, this is why I love debates personally. I don't get invested in debates because I think basically all debates online especially are all bad faith. right? No one's actually gonna change their opinions, but the reason why I love debates is because if someone would ever hit me with the, why don't they just date each other? I would slap back with the, bro, that's homophobic. Saying that being gay is a choice is just being homophobic. You hate gay people, and you are delegitimizing them and their struggles by saying that you could just choose your sexual orientation. Wow, 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 I can't believe you hate gay people like that. I mean, that's what I would say. Not that I actually think that they hate gay people, I just think they're stupid. But I would say that because it's funny as shit.
Consider sucking dick. Tell me why I, as a queer woman, should take time out of my day to care about men and their issues. Quickly. I'm not disabled. Why should I care about disabled people?
I mean, true. That's why I don't. God. No, I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. I care a lot. That was a joke.
Why talk about unions or workers' rights when I'm self-employed? If I only cared about causes that only affected me, I wouldn't even have a YouTube channel. I mean, yes, you don't have to care. You don't have to care about—
I mean, let's be real. That's what the news does. The news only talks about shit that they want to promote, right? So, like, I guess we see where she's coming from.
Everything. But it doesn't affect me, so why should I care is just a terrible reason not to care.
Listen, I will never be a woman that gets raped. So should I care about women that get raped? I'm just saying. The logical fallacies are off the charts, bro. Off the charts.
There's no such thing as misandry, just women who have had bad experiences with men and have woken up.
It's the woke! The woke! Here to destroy men.
There's no such thing as racism. Just white people who have had bad experiences with black people. That's you. That's what you sound like. Can't stand this sort of pathetic pity party. We live in a time of abject plenty compared to any other time in history.
That's the stupidest fucking thing in the world. That's the stupidest thing ever. Woman gets actually sexually assaulted and is like, I was sexually assaulted. Can't stand this pity party sexual assault. Do you realize we live in a time of abject plenty compared to any other time in history? Why are you even complaining about that?
Yeah, stop being depressed. You have a bunch of cheap plastic shit from China. Line goes up, world more gooder. Male loneliness epidemic, and it's just them not being able to get laid. Like, we really don't give a fuck. I love how this is—
I'll be honest, I had no idea what this stood for. We really don't give a fuck. That's awesome. I didn't know. I never saw this before in my life.
And it's just them not being able to get laid. Like, we really don't give a fuck. I love how this is always the go-to when it comes to this conversation. Oh no, the men aren't getting laid. But if you, like, actually talk to some of these guys, like, even if you talk to some of these incels, the ones who, like, don't hate women, they're gonna tell you that it's not really about sex. It's about companionship. It's about friendship. It's about having a girlfriend, a wife, a family. And a lot of these people were like, well, you know, that's why we should just legalize sex work. And honestly, I don't think that's a solution. Maybe it's like a temporary one, but it's kind of—
That is such a non-solution. People want to build— I think, again, speaking as a man that's been through a depressive stint in my life, I really think that depression and lack of accomplishment come very hand in hand, and you need to do something and build something that lasts, that could maybe even outlive you for you to truly feel like worthwhile, right? That you contributed in some way to the world, that creating something that is somewhat bigger than yourself, right? I don't know if this is for women too, being that I am not a woman, so no opinion there. However, I think the reason why legalizing sex shit doesn't matter is because ultimately, obviously, men could decide to stay single, right? Totally a valid decision that anyone could make. But I think so many people actually want to create something or create a relationship that lasts, create a family, create a home, build something that they feel accomplished with, or something that lasts at least till tomorrow, something that they do that matters for their future, for a week later or a year later. I think that's what a lot of people are missing. It's not like a sex robot is gonna fix any of that, because it's not like anything that you do will actually have some sort of lasting impact. And it's that lasting impact that really is the accomplishment that I think a lot of people feel like they need to have to keep living. I don't know.
Kind of like putting a band-aid on a broken leg. I don't think paying for meaningless sex with a stranger is going to solve the problem. In fact, it might make it worse over time. Instead of male loneliness epidemic, call it a cis male unfuckability crisis.
I mean, that would be funnier. I agree, that would be funnier.
It's just like what I said in the video. They have to add cis now because they don't want to insult trans men.
No shot, dude. Wait, it's okay to hate men, but you can't hate trans men? Is this the new rule book that no one gave me?
suck. I hate them. Oh, not you. You're not a man. Yikes.
Oh my god, imagine being that transphobic. Imagine being so transphobic that when you hate men, you're not even including trans men. Wow, that is transphobia to another level.
Yikes. Bruh, when they stop killing women, I'll stop generalizing them.
Dude, what? What does that mean? Listen, women have killed men in the past. I'm just saying. That is always gonna be my go-to excuse for misogyny. Let's go.
Maybe I'll start worrying about their loneliness when they stop unaliving and raping children and women.
What the fuck? Yes, because all men are that exactly. Good point. Thank you for proving that you have never, in fact, had any meaningful relationship with anyone. Or at least not a man.
Yeah, lonely guys, stop raping children, and maybe you won't be so lonely.
She makes a good point, though. She makes a really good point. Maybe that's why I'm not lonely, because I don't play Minecraft and I don't rape children. Maybe that's why Vash is so lonely. Okay.
What's all this hubbub about male loneliness? Y'all are acting like you're oppressed when I've opened myself up to friendships and relationships with you just to get told I have sucking eyes.
I'm sorry that happened to you, if it actually happened. I doubt it actually happened, because most things on Twitter are lies. I don't believe this is true. If it is true, I'm sorry that happened. That one dude that said that is probably a dick. Anyway.
That is hyper specific. Not everyone is your ex-boyfriend. All of men's problems are created by themselves. How is it women's responsibility to fix them?
What? Dude literally gets murdered by a woman. Wow. Can't believe this man problem that was literally just created by himself. Crazy how that happened.
Seriously, why is it always women's job to fix everything? Any chance to blame other women, she seems to always take. Element.
Why is this? That video was not about blaming women at all. It was about blaming society for building a place for men to not feel like they need to actually accomplish anything. It literally wasn't blaming women. Huh?
You
projection much? How many men have you fucked with?
You are the problem. It's you carrying water for the patriarchy and blaming women for men feeling lonely and radicalized. I find it repulsive.
People actually still use the word patriarchy. I feel like I haven't heard that word in years.
Anytime I see a woman like her do shit like this, it makes me actively turn violently against things that even I would originally think are nuanced topics. And also, yes, men are lonely. No, it's not up to women to fix that. Fuck off, Nazi bitch.
Listen. She's just like me, for real. I've also been called a Nazi bitch.
Things I blamed in the video. Technology, social media, dating apps and the commodification of love. The media, low wages, the housing crisis, social alienation, lack of community, the left not speaking to men, the feeling of having no purpose. Things I didn't blame. Women! Now this might come as
cringe. You should have blamed women, honestly. Give them something to chew on. That's what I do. I would have blamed women, personally. Not because I believe it, just because I feel like it makes people upset. And honestly, if people get upset, it just means that my message is more successful and more appreciated.
As a shock to you, but not everything has to do with women.
Cringe to the center of the universe. That's what I've been told.
Sometimes we can talk about other things. Sometimes those other things are not women.
I completely disagree. Women are awesome. I will stand up against this misogyny that I am hearing right now. This Nazi shoe-on-head creature out here talking about how women should not be the center of every discussion, and I put my foot down, gentlemen. Women are the center of every discussion. The Holocaust, women. Okay, all right, let's not. Okay, you really jumped to level 10 right at the get-go, didn't I?
My video was about society as a whole, and yes, that includes women. I never said it was women's responsibility. I think I mentioned women like once, and it was to say that women are also lonely, but that the media and society treats women's loneliness much differently than it treats men's loneliness.
Which is an incredibly based observation, to be honest. I feel like the media really doesn't care about men a lot, and this backlash that she got on social media is the proof. People on social media and every news site in the freaking universe talks about discussions in ways to literally just profit off of their own fan bases. They literally don't even care about what they're actually saying or promoting. They don't even care if what they say is completely factual or not. As long as it's purely and utterly in order to galvanize the people that are supporting them. And that's it. That is all. That is it and all.
And yet, thousands of tweets and comments about how I was apparently blaming women, and how it's not
because those people didn't watch the video. Don't you know by now? You know by now, people on Twitter don't watch the content. People on Twitter don't watch the content, bro.
Women's fault. It's to the point where I'm like, is this projection? Do you think it is your fault? But again,
No, they just didn't watch the video. And it's easy to shadowbox. Shadowboxing is a very popular thing on Twitter where you have to make believe that you're fighting against something that's very obviously bad. Like, for example, my Twitch Thought song, right? I made the Twitch Thought song a while back. I still get canceled for it monthly on Twitter. And to this day, it's people that haven't actually watched the video and just seen that one clip where I say Twitch Thought a few times and people just think I'm a misogynist incel guy without actually realizing that I'm criticizing Twitch. I'm not criticizing women at all.
My video was not about you. My video was about men. And if you want to listen to a video about women and women's problems, like I said in the
shameless plug coming.
Original video, tune into literally anything else. Go to any college campus, turn on any TV show, watch a CIA ad.
She's so embarrassing, made an entire career out of being a pick-me. You didn't watch the video. And I'm not going to.
Well, that's literally what I was talking about. Literally what I was talking about. Yeah, that's the meta. The Twitter meta is criticizing and not actually watching the video. But you have to make believe you know what they're saying so that you can create some sort of fictional enemy that you could fight. It's shadowboxing. It's all shadowboxing. It's I hate Nux because he supports sex trafficking. Okay? Now who's gonna disagree with that? You're gonna support sex? No, you're not. Right? Like, let's be real here. Let's be real here.
Well, I didn't watch the video because I'd rather shoot myself
than— oh my god, it's the same guts with lipstick. Oh my god.
Sit through a shoe video. Can someone take one for the team and watch this vid to get an answer?
I'm sorry, but it was a 20-minute long video. I have ADHD, and I know some of y'all do too, but I know you motherfuckers are watching 5-hour YouTube documentaries about shit like iCarly. I know you could take time out of your busy schedule from being the most miserable people on earth and watch a 20-minute long video. Here.
I don't know why you expect them to. I don't know why you expect anyone to actually watch your videos. You should just take these people for the clout farming, engagement baiting, unhappy people that they are. That's the Nux method.
Does this help? Are you paying attention now?
She doesn't need to say it's women's fault for us to know exactly what she means.
I love the way Nux made an entire video talking about how he thinks that Spider-Verse is a great movie. But he could have just said he hates black people.
This is like bordering on schizophrenia. Yeah, she didn't say it, but we all know she did. This is why I advocate for mental health care to be free. We need to get these some therapy.
Or a loaded gun pointed directly at their own heads. Not that I think they should kill themselves, but they should have the ability to choose their own paths in life.
Male loneliness this, male loneliness that. Do you know how isolating it feels to almost never be able to develop genuine friendships with men because they see you as nothing more than an object for sexual conquest?
I'm gonna tell you something not many people probably have told you in your life.
Oh no.
It's not about you. I get that the friend zone is a very frustrating thing to deal with. Trust me, I know. Nothing worse than enjoying being friends with a guy, but not having a romantic attraction and having to cut him off because you don't want to lead him on or hurt him. It sucks being girlfriend zoned. But coming into this conversation, basically like, woe is me, so many people want to fuck me, is a little insane. Like,
and it's also not at all the actual conversation there. Homie, you need better friends. If all the people that you meet just want to fuck you and not actually want to be friends with you, it says a thing or two about you. Because, like, let's be real. I know that there's a whole gimmick that men hate commitments and stuff, but a lot of men really want to be in a relationship. And they're not.
Maybe if this discourse was about the friend zone, this would make sense. But this is like barging into a conversation full of starving people and being like, I ate too much chicken tendies, you guys, my tummy hurts.
Okay, I completely agree with this analogy.
Like, get out of here.
Women got
Okay, dude, listen.
sick of men creating a society where women were second-class citizens, so now men are facing loneliness.
Yeah, this is payback to you for not letting women vote decades ago. You
Hey, let them. Honestly, if it'll make men better, I think we should turn back the vote just to see if that's what made the difference. Like, as a social experiment, what do you say? 8 years, women no votes, just to see if it makes a difference. Like, I'm just saying, just to see if it actually helps. Like, I don't know if it probably wouldn't help, but like just to see if it makes a difference. Like, as a social experiment, like purely for the psychological aspect of it, just to know. Hi, Twitter.
Men failed themselves. They built a whole system for their benefit, and in the moment it starts to crumble because the oppressed class they've always subjected, women, is waking up. They start-
It's the woke! The woke! Sorry. Wokeism! Jump scare.
To put the blame on us. Cowards and dangerous misogynists.
True. Every lonely man is just a dangerous misogynist. I'm just saying. Do you see someone lonely? Huh. He's probably fucking gonna shank you.
First of all, nobody's putting the blame on you. Nobody did that. I didn't do that. You made that up in your heads. And second of all, this system wasn't-
God, it's so wild. It's like, every time she does that, I feel like that ASMR response
the blame on you.
When she does the finger waggling thing.
Nobody did that. I didn't do that. You made that up in your heads. And second of all, this system wasn't created for the average man. It was created for the rich and powerful. It benefits the rich and powerful.
They have their boots on our necks, and the handmaidens are like, oh no, they look kind of sad.
Okay, what world are you living in? Do these people actually live in society? No, they don't. They literally don't live in society. They have no actual meaningful relationships, and therefore they are only viewing the world through the lens of what Twitter is showing them. They are Twitter algorithm brainlet iPad children in 20-year-old bodies that don't actually have any form of cognitive development, and that's why they ended up this way. Honestly. Honestly.
I'm sorry. Who has their boot on your neck? All men? You know who has their boot on your neck? These satanic
yourself
pedophiles in charge of our government. These soul.
Okay, or that. I was gonna go the yourself metaphor route, or you could go the satanic pedophile route. Like there are two routes in life. Honestly, it's like every Minecrafter has two routes that they could go down. They have the yourself route, and then they have the satanic pedophile route. There's always the two routes.
Demonic corporations
the shadow
that
government.
would throw your mother into a wood chipper if it made them make an extra penny. That's who has the boot on your neck.
I mean, to be fair, your mother going into a wood chipper is not my problem. So, based on your logic, what do I care?
Joe Schmo working 2 jobs so he doesn't get evicted.
Here's some male loneliness discourse for you.
Oh, I'm ready.
Do you ever at all, even for a second, consider the problem is you? That maybe, just maybe, the reason you're lonely is that you are an awful human being.
Wow.
Truly just awful.
Wow.
And that it's right that you are lonely. It's fair.
I mean, yeah,
that works the other way around too, you know? Have you ever thought that the reason why you think that you're unfortunately crippled by society is a you problem?
Probably do consider that.
Like, the irony of that statement is insane.
The suicide rate doesn't lie.
Maybe if some men weren't bigots, the solution—
True. Unfortunately, every man is a bigot. That's the issue. So, at this point, men in the audience that see a tweet like that, does that make you want to start appreciating women more? Like, let's look at this from a much more productive standpoint, because I think that's very important.
The suicide rate doesn't lie.
Maybe if some men weren't bigots.
Right? So this is maybe if some men weren't bigots, then you'd care, right? But like, let's be real here. If you're a man and you're formulating your brain cells and you see this tweet, is this tweet gonna make you, option A, like and start respecting women more? Or option B, be like, you know what? If I'm gonna be a bigot anyway, might as well fucking be a bigot. Like, let's be real. What direction is that gonna actually take you?
The solution to male loneliness is literally just being a better person.
Damn.
I love that the implication here is that
all men are inherently evil people. Yes, that is the implication here.
Lonely people are bad people. Every lonely man is just a bigot and a racist and an Andrew Tate fan. I guess it makes it easier for them to like not care about
Can't beat him, join him. That's what I'm saying. If you're lonely, miserable, and being blamed that you hate women, well, you're probably gonna go down the path of just hating women.
If they paint these people as the enemy, if you dehumanize the enemy, it makes it easier to sleep at night, I suppose. Now, I started noticing a reoccurring pattern with a lot of these accounts. A lot of these accounts getting mad about or like dismissing the male loneliness discourse. Many of them have OnlyFans. This is relevant. This is
No way, that's crazy. The research. So wait a second. Of course you'd like delegitimizing the male loneliness discourse. They're your pay pigs. They are literally the ones funding you. Wow, the shock of a lifetime. Of course you want to keep them lonely because they're the ones paying you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Relevant because like, out of everyone on Earth, why would those people be so mad about someone wanting to solve or at least bring attention to the male loneliness epidemic?
Because the grift is infinite, ladies and gentlemen.
This is like a crack dealer getting mad at people talking about crack addiction. This is your opinion.
Literally.
And this is where it belongs. Have a good day.
Got him.
I could say that, okay? I'm a YouTuber. That's far more degrading than being an OnlyFans model.
Her face looks like she's pandering to pedophiles. That makeup style is so cute.
Her face looks like she's pandering to pedophiles. Holy shit. Average Vosh fan.
Catered to pedophiles. They're
Wait, what is going on? Is this like a whole subset of people?
actively trying to make themselves look like kids.
Ah yes, children. Notorious for wearing big fake eyelashes and 10 pounds of eyeliner.
What? Can't stand this bitch and her side part. Bitches with this makeup style piss me the fuck off. They always wear that type of makeup. Looking at her makeup, I already know. Piss me the fuck off. They always wear
Hashtag that with the Princess Bubblegum profile picture.
that type of makeup.
Dude.
Looking at her makeup, I already know the type of person she is.
True.
You can just tell
Based.
by her makeup.
Oh my God, it's Camden Gerard Davis.
Not to be rude, but that makeup tells everything I need to know. Her makeup says everything I need to know.
This is literal NPC behavior. Not watching the video, blindly spewing the exact same insults. Just, I have no argument and I must scream.
100%. It's literally the blind leading the blinds, where you can feel like you can clout chase and grandstand and just sit here big and strong while you shit on the famous YouTuber that you wish your life was like. It comes from a place of loneliness, degeneracy, and sadness. And I'll be honest, these people are fucking everywhere. And that's why Twitter is not a real place. And the people on Twitter are not real people.
They don't even know why they're mad. They just saw a woman in the thumbnail of a video about men and their brains just broke. Her makeup doesn't look like ours. Her hair is styled differently than ours. Should I be like extra cute in this thumbnail? Would that piss them off?
Yes, do it.
Like other girls.
Why do we hate her again?
Destroy them.
Guys, why do we hate this person again?
Can't form.
Yeah, dude, I love that. I love that. Oh my God, I get that so many times. Wait, but why do we hate Nux now? And then someone responds, he's a sex trafficker. And then the guy below is like, oh fuck, I knew it. We got him destroyed.
My own opinion, help. Why do we hate her?
Why do all incel adjacent women look like this?
Incel adjacent women. Dude, every time I hear the word adjacent, there are a couple of buzzwords that make me feel like people try to be intellectuals and categorize other people when in fact they're complete morons. The adjacent thing, it's like being... It's like Vosh. Vosh calls people pedophile adjacent when they like lollies, and calls people Nazi adjacent when they watch PewDiePie videos. All right? Oh wow, you watch PewDiePie videos? Well then you're a bit Nazi adjacent. You know why they use the word Nazi adjacent? So that when they call you out to say I am actually not a Nazi, they can say, well, I know you're not a Nazi. I just said you're Nazi adjacent.
When you're a woman talking about men's issues online and they can't outright call you an incel, they just call you incel adjacent, I guess.
True. They can't call you an incel if you're a woman, so they're just like adjacent.
They're not calling you incel adjacent, they're
adjacent means next to. I know what adjacent means, chat. I'm just saying it's not a word that makes sense in these contexts. And it's a buzzword to make yourself sound like you're saying something relevantly intelligent.
Breaking out all reliable
pick me behavior. Pick me girls are so CEO of Pick Me, high priestess of Pick Me church.
So I am the CEO of Pick Me and the high priestess.
That's
Maybe this video will boost me to Pick Me goddess. Watch out, Pearl. I'm coming for your title. Now, I've already talked about the Pick Me insult in other videos, but It's just so lazy, man. I'm so tired of it. I've been hearing it for over a decade now. And yes, there are people who absolutely do fit the definition of a pick-me from both genders. Men who talk about how much they hate men, women who talk about how much they hate women.
I'm gonna do some pick-me shit right now. Are you ready? Women, you deserve everything in this world. In fact, I'll go as far as to say, women, that you're treated unfairly by society. Just like men. I would say that you are deserving of respect and love. Just like men. That you deserve to be treated like people that shouldn't be just abused by the people in power. Just like how men shouldn't be done any of that. In fact, I would go as far as to say that men and women are pretty even in general. Like as far as things go, like literally pretty freaking even in the grand scheme of things. Pick me as your president.
But I don't hate women. My mom is a woman. My sister is a woman. My friends are women. I am
That's true. My sister is a woman. All of my wives are women. All the women that I've sex trafficked are all women. Like, that's just proof that I love them, okay? Proof that I love women, okay? This is why I can't make jokes, because I know all the Nuxa theft clip channels in my chat are literally gonna annihilate me right now.
Women. I can't be women-phobic. I have women friends. But the
That's true. My mom is a woman.
insult is just so beyond overused nowadays. Every woman who doesn't toe
Basically, all the women I know are actually, like, women.
the current line is a pick-me. It's just a way to socially ostracize other women, to make you fall in line and agree with their opinions.
I think pick-me is actually worse than that. It's people that are lonely. It's what no dick does to a motherfucker. Pick-me women, what no dick or pussy does to a motherfucker if you're lesbian. Nothing but respect for you, whatever the hell you do. But the point is, calling people a pick-me is just people that they themselves are not picked by anyone. So therefore, you have to make believe that the reason why you are not picked is because you are not selling out by being a pick-me, instead of admitting to yourself that you're just an unlikable piece of shit. That's the pick-me mentality. Or you people like Pearl. Nux, you have a women mod? Dude, I have a women mod too, guys.
But it's not gonna work here, because I am socially retarded and borderline autistic. So you have no power here. You can't tell me what to believe. You can't change my opinions.
Damn true.
You're not my boyfriend. I hope this bitch fails to wake up in the morning.
Holy shit. Onto the death threats arc. Death threats arc! Let's go!
Her terrorism.
Wow. Really underselling the word terrorism right here. You are personally destroying meaning of the word terrorism.
Still hasn't stopped. Oh my god. She's still relevant? She should have went down with her anti-feminism shtick a few years ago. I thought she would have fell off by now. If you want to know how I didn't fall off, if you want to know how I'm still relevant after 10 years.
Because she's a woman and society's unfair to men. Because men are treated badly, but she is a woman. And therefore, being that she's a woman, she manages to survive in an ecosystem where men would die. Men rise up against our women overlords. Why does every single time I react to Shoe on Ed videos, it just becomes some weird gender war in my chat?
Years. Look in a f***ing mirror. You stop being cringe, I stop being relevant. Deal? Fun fact, she reached out to incel accounts for help with this video. No, I'm not.
Oh yeah, dude, I love when people have fun fact inside information. This is like when Vegan Teacher released a video saying that she is the one that actually introduced Oompaville to his girlfriend, Call Me Chris, which was completely untrue. I love when people have the inside info. Did you know Nux worked with actual Nazis in the course of making his Vosh video? Yeah, sure.
Kidding. Well, yeah, it's good to go to the source and talk to the people who have experience with the subject I'm talking about. I'm not lonely, and I'm not a man, despite what the mainstream media may say. I do not, in fact, have a penis. Do not put in the paper that I have a penis.
We scour the internet for weird video to show you, and the other day we came across this, the weirdest we've seen in a while.
The problem is Shu just affirms them instead of converting them.
Converting them how? By having sex with them?
Converting them to what? This is exactly the thing I talked about in my video. These people don't want to actually help men. They just want to recruit them into their little political tribe. Would it be cool if everyone agreed with me politically? I was gonna say yes, but Honestly, that would be a little horrifying. That would be a very scary world. My goal wasn't to convert men to agree with me politically. My goal was just to bring attention to this issue and put a spotlight on it. It is cool.
Honestly, aside from Shoeonhead being a woman, she's pretty great. Like, let's be real. Like, she's honestly pretty great. Aside from the whole women thing.
When people tell me, oh, like, you've changed my mind on this, you've changed my mind on that. I love that. I love to see that.
That was a joke. I'm looking at you, Twitter. That was a joke.
Unaware that was my job. My job is to get on YouTube and say poo poo pee pee, and everyone go ha 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 and give me money. But in this case, it was for me to go, hey, the men are not okay, and for people to go, damn, that sucks, and give me money.
PragerU is sharing Shoeonhead's video now. Explain to me how she's still a leftist.
That's so weird. Dude, anyone that has this take that thinks that just because you are right-wing or left-wing, you have to share every nuance of their ideology is so cringe. It is literally so cringe. Holy shit. Someone could be pro-gun and anti-abortion, and someone could be pro-abortion and anti-fucking college debts, or whatever the hell, right? Dude, you realize that every time you're just gonna agree with every single talking point of a specific group, then ultimately you are just kind of part of a cult. Like, you gotta have some of your own opinions too, right? Not everything you say is just gonna be cookie cutters, part of one thing, bro.
I personally think it's a good thing when people agree on good things. There should be more people agreeing on good things, quite frankly. I feel like a lot of good things would be done in this country if more people agreed on good things.
I don't think PragerU is really... Oh, God.
I don't know. I think it's pretty neat that this might be the first and last time a video that talks about alienation under capitalism and says the term material conditions will be shown to a massive right-wing audience like PragerU. But hey, don't worry your little heart. This will never happen to a left-wing YouTuber you watch. The internet feminists weren't the only ones booty blasted about my video. I also rustled the jimmies of some in the manosphere. You just want more OnlyFans subscribers.
Oh my god, dude, I love these people so much. I love these people so much. They're insane. They're ridiculous. They're so fun to make content out of.
Subscribers, you don't care about male loneliness. She's actually a man dressed as a woman. That's why she or he is there speaking about men's issues. Fellas, protect your sanity, your seed, and your wallet in these current times. These women are shapeshifters.
Honestly, that comment's just fucking awesome. I'm sorry, Shoeonhead. You're not based for that one. This comment, fucking goated.
This chick is gonna hit the wall in 10 years. That's why she cares about male loneliness. She sees many cats in her future. They want us back on the plantation, gentlemen. Hold the line.
What?
I don't really understand.
Bro, what are these comments? Dude, you have to admit how funny it is. You go to Twitter and all the comments are just like saying, why should women care about men? And then you go to the YouTube comments and they're all just sexist. Like, bro, I love it so much. Like, the difference between YouTube comments and Twitter comments are amazing. The NPCs on Twitter all hate men, and the NPCs on YouTube all just hate women. Like, what a beautiful society.
The conspiracy here in general is, though, like I'm just talking about a subject I found important and interesting, like I've been doing on this channel, and these guys are like, stay strong, brothers! Don't give in to temptation!
Real. Brothers, stay strong. Don't listen to her. She's a woman.
Why are we listening to women about male loneliness?
Bro, do you have any idea how many videos there are? Dude, whenever you have some guy that doesn't talk about, dude, you have any idea how many people come to me and, like, just in my chat and tell me how often I need to freaking talk about, I don't know, some sort of sexual assault allegations against some YouTuber or something? I need to bring attention to it, right? Like, I don't know, bro.
Plenty of male figures discussing this. Honestly, I'm just saying,
it was men voting that gave women the right to vote. Because women didn't have the right to vote until men voted that they should have the right to vote. So I'm just saying, if men should never talk about women's stuff, then... Okay, again, not a good argument. This was a straw man argument that I just said before you to prove how stupid you are, even though it is not actually, in fact, a good argument. I wanted this to be clear.
SJW behavior. Liberal behavior. Woman.
Unzip your libcuck SJW, you fucking minds, while I drop this empirically correct fact in front of you. Women.
Behavior. Imply that I shouldn't speak or be listened to about a subject because I'm not the correct gender. Anyone can talk about anything they want.
Based. Based! This is why I am starting my new women's channel where I am only going to be giving life advice to women. It's going to be great. It's going to be goated. Shoe1Head is going to be my first patron.
That's free speech, bit. You don't have to listen. You can make your own video talking about the subject, Mr. Man, but you know they're just gonna call you sexist and misogynist, so you might as well just use me as a human shield.
Yes! Yes! You are literally my human shield. Anyone that hates on me, you are also hating on a woman.
Shield.
It's not that she's a woman or cares. She's the kind of person who will only talk about an issue because it's popular.
Women suddenly want to help men, but only because it benefits them and their causes.
Yes. Yes! Yeah! This is insane. Literally insane. Holy shit. All you people are idiots.
Well, now not only are conservative women talking about it, but also the left. This is the problem with the women that decide to come forward and speak about men's issues.
Thank you so much for talking about how important it is for women to not talk about men's issues. You've literally saved everyone. Also, you look like an egg. Is that rude?
They don't
That was rude. I take it back. I take it back. Eggs don't have mustaches.
care about men's issues. You must ask
What the fuck? What did he just say? Huh?
the question. Now that they're coming around and talking about men's issues, is it to help men or to win men into their cause?
So, first of all,
I love when she does that finger crack every time. Every time.
let me just clear something up, because some of you seem a bit confused. I started talking about these subjects 10 years ago, way back before it was popular to do so. Back when I was doxxed, harassed, had angry feminists calling my job.
Angry feminists? That's almost as scary as regular feminists.
And
that was a joke, obviously. I as a feminist myself and someone that respects women just as much as I respect men, I take that joke back, and I sincerely issue this sincerest apology to any angry feminists.
trying to get me fired over mocking pop feminism and talking about men's issues. And a lot of these people coming at me now, telling me I'm jumping on a bandwagon, started like 2 or 3.
I can't believe you're jumping on trendy topics like rape. God, wow, imagine being such a clout chaser.
Years ago, when it was safe to do so. So with all due respect, sir.
Stay out of my territory.
Oh my god, it's another egg! Bro, she's so good.
But in full seriousness, it is good when more people talk about this subject. I'm glad you talk about this. I'm glad there are people like the honey badgers who have been talking about this stuff for a very long time. This girl is a fake who wants every man to be a castrated beta male feminist commie like her boyfriend probably is. She takes advantage of men like this. Do not listen to her.
Yes. Yes!
Lefty women want to help men become good feminists who devote their lives to helping women have all the power so they can make men their servants. Basically, we need to help men destroy men. That's the only way men should be helped. We women—
What the— what on earth did I just see? What the hell? Read that one more time. One more time. You have to read that literally one more time.
To help men destroy men. That's the only way men should be helped. We women said so.
Have you ever had a dream that—
Real quote, never trust a woman.
Men want to help men. Help men become good feminists who devote their lives to helping women have all the power so they can make men their servants. Basically, we need to help men destroy men. That's the only way men should be helped. We women said so. Shoe1Head. Real quote, never trust a woman, even if they are saying the truth.
Yes! This is why YouTube comment. Take that, L virgin Twitter users. Giga Chad freaking YouTube commenters here. Let's go.
It's so weird how, like, they need to convince themselves that even when a woman is showing empathy and, like, caring about this subject,
that was obviously a joke,
that she's just like a lying snake in the grass. Literally just a mirror universe of these fucking femcells. It's mommy and daddy issues all the way down. Ladies, be a good mom to your sons. Fellas, be a good dad to your daughters.
Wait, should moms even be good moms to their sons when their sons are just gonna grow up as bigot, rapist, misogynists? Like, let's be real here. They should have just swallowed. Damn, Joker.
Try to prevent creating the most insufferable, annoying people on earth, please. I don't know if it's because I grew up with a good relationship with both of my parents.
Wow, that puts you apart from everyone on Twitter that hates you.
Or what? But this gender war shit is just so toxic, man.
I love it. It's great. Gender wars are one of my favorite types of wars because, like, it's infinite content and, my morality is rock solid. My data is empirical.
And men and women need each other, you know, we're—
Damn, wow, hot take, hot take.
Yin and yang. And the yin and yang is being torn apart by miserable people. Miserable people who want to make you miserable as well. One of the most valid—
Miserable, jealous people.
Criticisms I got about this video was that I didn't offer any solutions. And honestly, that's because I don't have any. I wanted to talk about the problem.
Honestly, raising awareness is a really important idea. Raising awareness is fucking a massive part of the battle. You can't fight against something that you don't know exists. And I think the solution is different for every single individual person or man or woman that feels alone. And they have to figure out what they can do to find value in their lives. There is no grand catch-all solution because society is different than it ever was, and you can't just learn from some sort of historical precedent. You gotta fucking figure yourself out, be who you want to be, live your life the way you want to live it, and accomplish something. And there isn't a catch-all solution. Catch-all solutions make NPC zombies. Catch-all solutions make unhappy Twitter zombies.
But I don't know how to solve it. A lot of YouTubers and streamers and talking heads will get up on their platform and like pretend they know the answers to everything. But the truth is, I don't. I just think that it's a step in the right direction to be like, hey men, you're struggling, but you're not a bad person. You matter. And if I could snap my fingers and cure this, I absolutely would. But at the end of—
Wow, you're really just gonna release happy men into the wild?
Today, men are men, and man problems require man solutions.
Yes! Yes! Thank God for hentai.
And that solution, of course, is giving me money. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm reading the comments on that video all the time, and I will read the comments on this video.
Believe it or not, I actually do read all my comments as well. Not all, but like the vast majority of my comments I do scan.
As well, if you see some people talking about their experiences and venting about their issues and their problems in the comments, reply to them, support them, join in on the discourse. The Shoe on Head community is a very diverse community. Not like—
Very diverse. Straight men and a woman in her community are fucking all crazy. They love her. That was a joke, that was a joke.
Race-wise, I'm pretty sure you're all fucking white. But like politically diverse. But we can all come together to talk about the issues that matter, and I—
Dicks out for lonely people in general. Honestly, whether it's the circumstances of your birth, whether it's some personal issue or mental problem that you have that you're struggling with, loneliness is no joke and it's a real thing. And unfortunately, growing up lonely, it sucks. Because kids are fucking evil and they will only make you more lonely. So, if you are a lonely person that is hearing this now, you are just as worthwhile and valuable as every other person in society. And you gotta fucking pick yourself up by your goddamn bootstraps and put yourself on a path that you could be proud of and make something that you could be happy exists a year down the line. Because you matter. And I hope you had a wonderful day. And I hope that maybe this video brought you some sort of semblance of joy in your life. Now give me money. Bye. If you made it to the end, click one of these two videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on Kick. Stay weird, fam.